What's going on, Aces? Welcome back to the channel. So Love and Marriage DC has returned for season 2, episode 10. This is titled A Nightmare on Christmas Eve. So Carlos King has brought the gang back together. It's good to see everybody. And we have a new couple joining us this season, Joi and Clifton Petti from the show Ready to Love. And the episode actually begins with given a nice little recap of last season, which is, needed because of the break that took so long. Carlos, I know I'm a small channel, but if you do hear me, please, or the other, larger content creators, please make the seasons similar to Huntsville, right? So that the break is not so long. Okay, so the episode opens with Ashley and Joi, Ashley and Joi saying that they need to talk, pretty much because Ashley told Joy's business, right? It wasn't her business to tell. She told that, Joi had secretly gotten married, and not necessarily secretly, but again, Ashley, I feel like she is, she's a necessary pot stir, right, for the show. She definitely always keeps controversy going. She's very hot-headed, as she admitted. But I feel like she puts herself in situations where she always feels like she has to come out fighting. But it's like, if you didn't tell Joy's business about her being married to Clifton to, a third party, then there would be no reason for Joi to be upset with you. Like, Ashley is that type of person where, and she reminds me a lot of Ashley from Real Housewives of Potomac. I don't know, if it's the name or what. Every Ashley I know, most of them are pretty cool, but on these reality shows, it's like the Ashleys are, they stir the pot, they throw rocks, and they hide their hands. So, they walk out and they talk a little bit about, Joi said that she needed some time in regards to Ashley telling her business. And Ashley just kind of like, okay. So when Ashley is relaying this story to Alicia, her best friend, that she told that Joi was married, and her husband, she's like, I could tell that Joi's energy was off. Of course her energy is going to be off. You're out here telling her business to people when that wasn't your business to tell. You know what I mean? I will be giving you the side eye too, to be honest. So the good news is for Ashley and her husband, he said that he had a health scare. He was hiccuping and, he was really having difficulty. So he went to go see the doctor about his esophagus. And she ran all kind of tests and she said that it looked normal. So there was no surgery and anything like that. Like, he got a good, clean bill of health, which is always a good thing. Okay, so moving right along to Elena and Jamie, right? So they they seek out a therapist to help them in the intimacy department. The only reason why I'm laughing is because she said, that her name was Dr. Ianessa Humbert, and she is a quote unquote swallowologist. Carlos, where do you be finding these people at? And Jamie even asked her to repeat it. He's like, what is that? What did you say? And she said, I'm a swallowologist. And I'm only laughing because of everything that came out with TD Jakes. And I didn't want to put too much on TD Jakes because I just didn't. He was actually going after content creators. And I'm like, I don't need that smoke. But the clip where he goes, have you ever been swallowed up? And it's Chris Brown. Oh my goodness. That's exactly what I thought of when she said that she was a swallowologist. TD Jakes saying, have you ever been, and Chris Brown, swallowed up? Make it make sense. He's one of my favorite content creators. He plays that clip in his intro all the time, and it is hilarious. It has me weak all the time. Okay, so the exercises that the doctor has them doing um, focus more so on communication, right, in regards to them pleasing each other intimately. And so she has, Erana use a finger, and he's like, okay, that feels great. And then she, balls up her fist, and he, does her on her fist. And then she's like, your teeth, your teeth. And he's like, okay, well, that's because I was laughing. But the doctor asks her, Dr. Anessa, she's like, is the teeth a problem in the bedroom? And she's like, yeah. And it just blows my mind because they have been married for, I want to say, I think they said like over 20 years. And for them to not have communicated this with each other for that long, I'm like, wow. I'm glad that they do have, this doctor, this specialist to help them, bring them closer with that communication. But they've been together for a very long time, and it was just something new for me. I mean, communication is key to any relationship, romantic or platonic. But the fact that, she didn't tell him, babe, watch your teeth years ago, decades ago, is like blowing me. You know what I mean? But I feel like Jamie has a personality, and even his kids has brought it up. Um, it's, I think his son said, like when you're on the sauce, you're a different Jamie. But he has a personality where he doesn't process or take in corrective criticism very well. He doesn't strike me as someone that, even if she did tell him what she needed, that he would be receptive to it or course correct. He strikes me as that type of person. And the good news is, I think that now that they have a third party, a specialist, that he'll be able to take that information from an expert a lot, more willingly than his own wife. I think because his ego won't be as hurt as if he got it from Erana. So Cliff is having issues, with his health, and it's nice to see, Joi really helping him out. That's why he didn't accompany her to the Christmas Eve party. And Winter and her man, since this was taped so far ahead of time, um, she's no longer with this guy, and I feel like that's a good thing because I could tell on camera that he is just pretty much telling her what she wants to hear. Like she wants to be celibate, and he gives her a cookie analogy. He's talking about, well, if the cookies are in my house, I'm going to eat them. Um, Not if she's, telling you that she wants to be celibate. So they go ice skating, but I'm glad that she found somebody else because he just seemed kind of sketchy to me. So everyone ends up at Ashley and DJ Quik's house at the Silvas for the Christmas Eve party. And Joi and Ashley have it out again in regards to, Joi coming in. She didn't speak. Ashley said that she was surprised that she even showed up because, she didn't respond when she initially invited her. So while they're talking here in this picture that I have, Joi says, I feel like you're a really smart, intelligent woman. And I'm sad that that you burned the bridge before the bridge could be built. And so Ashley's like, so the bridge is burnt? Like, because if the bridge was burnt, I would be thinking the same thing. Like, why are you there at the party? And so Joi says, well, the bridge is under repair. Okay, so Ashley lets her know that Alicia told her that Joi called her fake and phony, and Joi said that she didn't say it. But that's why Ashley told Alicia her business about Joi being married to Clifton, kind of like she's getting her lick back. And of course, the drama just escalates, right? They get really upset, they get heated, continue to go back and forth. I feel like both of them are hurt. You know, they said that trust goes both ways, and they both kind of breached each other's trust. And then Erana, you know, she's trying to be the peacemaker. So she asks Ashley, you know, what's going on? Ashley says, get the F out my face, Erana. And she's like, what? What's going on? You know, and so they're on the steps and Jamie won't let her go, which is good, right? Because she doesn't need to be involved in that foolishness. But, you know, security ends up taking Joy outside to cool off because they don't want them, you know, tussling at the party. And then Arena goes after Joy, which again hurts Ashley's feelings. She's in her feelings that Arena followed Joy outside to see what's going on. Again, trying to be peacemaker. So I feel like it's just a lot of miscommunication and a lot of hurt feelings going back and forth between the ladies. You know, DJ Quik says that he's upset. He's sad because he can't be friends with Clifton because of the ladies not getting along. I'm hoping that they can build bridges and come to some kind of, you know, agreement or at least be cordial with each other because they're going to have to film together throughout the season. But that's my thoughts. You guys let me know yours in the comment section below. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. And I will talk with you in the next video. Take care, aces. Bye.